What's up everyone, it's Jan Bors, Eli Adam, and we're here to talk, react, and maybe also a little bit review the Junior Eurovision 2024 recap or first look video from the stage of each and single of 17 acts, which 17, but it will be like short clips. It's 13 minutes, so I expect there will be like 40 seconds for each kid, for each country, and I hope this will be the best. We will comment on it. I will stop it after every single one of them, and we will get through the general feeling, the sound, the dress maybe, what will just come to our mind. And your task is to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also don't forget to comment on this. What made you feel the most happy? What is like you expect a little bit more? I'm also very curious because I didn't follow it the way that I know how the stage picture looks and so on, so this will be very premiere also for me and for Ellie 100%, because I think Ellie didn't even hear another songs. I will just move her a little bit because she's jumping from the camera view, but I want you to see her because she's the beautiful person over here. So let's do it. Are you ready?
Thank you. Yes. Okay, it's the first time I'm reacting on kids.
Welcome to Madrid. I'm Ruth.
I'm Mark.
And I'm
So those are the hosts of the Junior Eurovision this year.
Eurovision Song Contest.
All charismatic.
Oh,
I like
she's so
that.
beautiful.
This middle one?
Yes.
This is the
Yes.
first time you're gonna be able to see how they look like on stage.
So we have a third.
I really like the Junior Eurovision graphics.
Enjoy.
So first Italy.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Simone Grande. I'm from Italy. My song is about happiness, friendship, and being together.
This is very nice.
I have goosebumps. Oh, they are so cool.
I like the stage.
Amazing.
It's very slow camera movement for me.
My God. Brilliant idea with the trampoline as a bed.
This works. I don't like the shots honestly. Okay, that was Italy. What do you
That
think?
was fast.
that it will be like this because of course they will not show us everything. This is the live on Saturday.
So I like what was happening there. They were having fun.
Yes.
And also the costumes with the hearts, I think it's connected with the song, with the message. Love is the answer. And I also like that he was singing in Italy, his language.
Yes, like Italians more likely sing in Italian. I like it because I think this is the language made for music in general. It just works. I actually like it. Like musically, I think he can sing very well. The first tone was like, I was like, oh my god, maybe this wouldn't be the case. But I think after all it is. He can sing. They have the energy. I think the overall thing with all those three kids plus Simone Grande as a main artist was looking very fresh, kind of. But I have a big but. I don't have a big
Of course,
but.
you have a big.
No. No, but the principle, what I want to say, I didn't like the editing there because the song is very dynamic. It's very, jumping. Everything is happening over there, and the cameras are static, very slow. It goes. It doesn't sell the vibe of the song the proper way, as we know from Eurovision Best Acts. So this will be my downside for this song, that from this little cut, it didn't told me this is it. It didn't. Also, what I would like to tell about those postcards, because they were also very dark. Like, I don't mind it, but there are people in this world who don't like this, so I'm just saying this. Anyway, the kid is brilliant.
Yes, very charismatic.
So let's move on. Estonia.
Estonia.
Hello, I'm Annabella, and I represent
Annabella.
Estonia at Junior Eurovision this year. And my song Tanavat, which means streets, is about our best
Oh my
memories.
god, I like how those kids speak English.
Yes. This is also good.
Nice idea.
This is dark for me.
And again, it's edited very slowly. Of course, we miss the audience and so on. She can sing very
Yes.
good. It's so static with the cameras.
And also this graphic,
It would be nice if it's shot completely differently. But I think it's not the final as also. So my opinion is that this is not the final of how it will really look
they're
polished.
testing somehow.
It was very visible when the camera was from the top position, and then it started to move very this is a mistake, you know. So this is how it will not be at the big stage when it goes to live version, the full. But again, it's like very dynamic song, and I miss the dynamics visually. She's amazing. The graphics in details looks very colorfully, but then it was very static for me.
For me, it was very dark somehow. Everything, the stage, like even her clothing. Who before when she was presenting the moment, it had some color, very popping. On stage, it was dark. It changed the color, you know, and I could tell that it's from the light.
Yeah, it's like this is the problem with the live performances in general, what we are used to, especially from Eurovision, that regardless how good song is, kind of the staging really matters in the way that it needs to point you of the of the principle of the song, and this song is very dynamic, very dynamic. Of course, again, just mind this, that we are talking out of the context of the whole show, you know. So maybe when we're going to see the whole 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we will say like it works. But in this, if they decided to put this part, they must be sure that they put the very good part, and they didn't, in my opinion, in here.
No, from my point of view, no.
Okay, but she sings brilliantly,
She has
so
amazing
no
voice.
no questions
Yes,
about the artist.
no.
Okay, let's move on. Albania.
And we have a princess.
I'm Mikolas Josef. I'm 12 years old, and I will be
Oh
presenting.
my god, they really speak so brilliantly English, you know.
My song talks about
My generation can dream.
And the confidence she has.
Yes, this is a performer, right?
Yes.
Already you can tell. Oh my god, she sings, and like I have goosebumps by the singing. This is the proper camera. Anyway, it's still very dark.
Yes.
But nice shot. So I love her singing. I love her costume. I love the first shot with the dynamic cameras. But what I must say, and that's maybe the same thing what we had in previous artists with staging, that the stage looks nice on pictures, but when it comes to camera, it kind of misses the depth.
different.
It's like a huge flat screen which kills the whole thing, and then nothing is making a depth. Everything is flat, and that it feels somehow not Eurovision big. Something is wrong with the stage, in my opinion, or it wasn't lit up properly. Of course, it will have a little bit different atmosphere with the people around, but a little bit different. It won't be such a great jump overall, and it feels very flat. And I think it doesn't help all the little artists to pop out. And
Yes, exactly.
what my suggestion would be actually for it, use less of the wide shots and go more close up to the artist in general, make it feel alive, because then it will get lost and your focus will be on the artist in general. This is not it, despite the fact that she sings like an adult.
She does. But the dress is not for an adult for sure. I didn't like the dress. I must admit.
But you can tell the viewers why, because you're the expert on dress.
Maybe it's connected somehow to the song because she was holding this flower in her hand. It was maybe something about flowers. I don't know, but it was too. If this is the message connected to flowers, to environment, to nature, I don't know. It was too in my face, you know. This, and also it looked like.
I know.
It didn't look good. It wasn't fashion. It didn't have style, you know, this dress.
If I can translate what you just said, if I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Tell me if I understand it, what you're saying, right, is that, and that's maybe something I have now when you're saying it, that she's dressed like a very cute, nice kid, but with the dark song, heavy song, which is adult, and it doesn't work together.
No, it doesn't.
That's maybe something what is
Like,
connecting you.
if you would choose flowers for the dress for this moment, at least to make it somehow more fashionable, you know, more avant-gardist or something to surprise me, you know, to look stylish. But this dress, I see this dress in weddings, you know,
Oh yes,
little girls wearing
you would
this
expect
dress.
this Carmen red and dark and
Something not
more theatrical, maybe.
Yes, not very predictable. Like the dress, it's okay, but I told you,
It's not connected for you to this.
no, and with the voice and so on, you know, something disrupts me there.
Okay.
Sorry. I know.
Don't worry,
she,
this is-
she
No,
won't
we are here for giving honest opinion. Somebody will like it, somebody won't. We want to be harsh on kids or something, not about anybody basically. But then we will not be able also to comment realistically. And it's called Junior Eurovision 2024. I think they cancelled a little bit the contest there, but it's a contest. Somebody will win. So the critics is part of it because this is the only way how everybody in the chain of working with those kids can improve. Because of course this kid didn't choose the dress, probably, it was given the idea, they accepted it. So it's a process behind every kid. There is a big team, smaller or bigger, who is all responsible for the overall performance. So of course, again, it's a out of context discussion because we are commenting on 30 seconds, but still, it gives us some impression, and this was our impression for it. Maybe yours is different. Comments below, and let's move on to Armenia, shall we?
Yes. I already like what I see.
I'm Leo, and I'm representing Armenia at Junior Eurovision.
He's cute.
My song is Cosmic.
Oh my god!
See,
Alien Friend.
oh my god, I wish.
But the
check,
costume-
kids. Oh, I like the staging.
Brilliant. Oh, so cute.
This works.
and it's So cool. And the glove, such a nice touch.
He's a good performer. Oh, the graphics are good.
Oh my god!
Bravo.
He's so into. You can see the
I'm in.
passion.
I'm in.
Yes.
So, if
I'm a big fan of him.
Me too. I'm not,
melted me.
I wasn't a fan of the song. It was, for me, the song was one of the latest or the worst songs, let's say. It's not the thing for me, but it looks brilliant. It makes sense how it looks, how it sounds. It's edited very well. That proves that they can do it. They can do the edit. They did very smart thing. First of all, they put a prop on the stage. So basically everything what was wrong about the stage they killed because they focus, they create
It's
those
a 3D somehow.
they recreate those shapes, so now it makes sense. It's not
Yes.
flat. Also, they put the mist, so they kind of make the surroundings around it, so it's more plastic. The other thing is his performance. He's in it. He sells it. It's
a
brilliant.
character.
Only thing I have as a downside is the vocals. They are not good. But I don't care because sometimes he's a kid. This can improve, but the song itself, how it goes, how he dances, how he sells, the spark in the eye, the camera movement, everything. I'm in 100%. He sold it to me.
Yes.
He sold it to me, Armenia, bravo. This is how you also can do it. Brilliant. Like, for
He
me,
won
the best
me.
so far.
He won me. Like also the dresses and his dress, and you can see that the dress was like someone worked a lot for that dress because every little stone, it's hand stick.
Okay, good.
Everything like
And
this.
I know how it is because I saw Ellie doing it, it's crazy.
It is crazy. So I appreciate like they really put effort.
Yes.
You can see also in the staging and everything.
Yes, they
really
put effort, they put money, and also the guy put a lot of effort, or maybe it's effortless for him, I don't know.
Maybe.
But maybe this is even better because if you have this performer in you, then you can improve all the things what I maybe criticized, and this can be amazing feedback for such a kid to say like, okay, you have amazing skills, amazing talent. Not everything
You
is
have a good team.
not everything is about vocals, but this is the part you need to improve for future. But he's very, very young. You can tell
He's very charismatic and sweet.
everything. This is brilliant. Love it. Improve vocals, and I will give you 10 out of 10, even though no one cares. That's true.
I care.
That's
That's why we are here, because we care.
that's true. You're right. Cyprus.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Hi, I'm Maria
That's true.
Pasoudis. I'm representing Cyprus. My song Crystal Waters is
Aww.
about a beautiful island, Cyprus, and its crystal waters.
Crystal waters of Cyprus. Actually, they are crystal clear. Nice.
Cool.
So dance break,
Go. Go.
but nicely done. Again, very nice dynamic edit, even though it's static cameras, with some mistakes.
The sun in the sky's burning bright.
Nice. Nice.
She's very theatrical.
But it works.
It works.
The vocals, a little bit shaky vocals, I would say, but very, very
She's
good.
very specific
The
in
only
vocals.
yes,
I liked it.
exactly. And the only moment I think could have been done better is this when she starts singing and they go to this very static wide shot instead of now this is the moment for her, because then it feels boring. I would like to enjoy that this is a special moment which comes to her. So this, I think, can be redone for better by editing, by the choose of the camera or choose of the camera movement, because then the rest really work well with the edit, with the camera stop shot and so on. So again, it proves that it can be done properly. It's not a problem even off the stage if it's done by camera editing properly. So for me, this is also very good. Also this moment, like this sound effect with the flame, it all connected with your brain, you know. They have this, and then this flame comes out exactly, and it connects with your brain. Those are little trick for our brain to make us feel being into. It's when you do this moment. Now you can.
But you would slap me.
No, if I slap you, I would anyway would need to add this slap sound to make it really like something, you know, because basically when we do this, there is no sound. But in the camera proportions and so on, you need to have sound it to make a really feeling that it's move.
And I like the outfit. The outfits, also her, like she looked like this princess, for example. But when she started dancing and wearing those sneakers, this is amazing, you know, like a real princess. Like she's not afraid to dance, to move, to go on stage and do her thing, you know. She wasn't like this, you know, precious and so on. Like I like it. I liked it.
Cool. I think we agree on this. So let's move to France.
Let's.
France.
Hi, my name is Titouan. I represent France at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2024 with my song Comme si comme ça, and it talks about the fact that we don't have to judge each other and to accept our differences, and it's a love message. And
I think they put so much deepness into the songs. Again, chic France. Nice, very nice light effects. So see,
I like this staging.
they killed half of the stage for a better. A little bit more dynamics. Vocals, a little bit more dynamics at the end of this recap would be better, in my opinion. But the dynamics, how they kill the stage with the flat screen, make it light and make the lights around it create the dynamics. It also works very well. Yes.
Circle one on the.
And then you don't need to edit it because there is something dancing, create the dynamic
Flashy.
feeling. You could see the big difference when they put this, how to say, like this rail camera on the rails. That it's lost completely this dynamics because like everything stopped moving this way. I think this needs to pose it again. Very dynamic song, very dynamic guy. He's static in movement. The guys are dancing behind him, but basically you cannot focus on it. You must focus on the artist. I think this is the general mistake that it's too television wise, but the principles of television nowadays, and it's proven, are working much better. I think the winner of Eurovision 2024, Nemo, he was having this very dynamic stage and everything was dynamic. Even it was made that you were there all the time. It didn't let you go out. They didn't basically ruin it. And this is so. It's also show that those principles really work for your brain.
You want to hear my opinion?
Of course, come on. Sorry, I'm always like. You can skip
but you're
my
the
part.
master in this. So, from my point of view, I think they didn't have a concept. Also including the costumes, because, for example, the staging, the lights were very popish,
Yes.
and the costumes weren't. And
That's
for
true.
me, something was disrupted there also. Like if I can take the costumes separate, I like them. If I can take the staging separate, I like them. But together, for me, they don't work. Maybe they wanted these kids to pop out, wearing white and behind those colors popping somehow. But my mind divided,
Yes, because they
focus.
put basically
I couldn't focus.
they basically put you pop art.
Yes.
But without a pop art, the rest.
Yes, and also those
Drums.
nothing doing with the pop, and so
Yes.
something
Too much. Maybe
Too
too many
much and not-
ideas.
not like this,
Maybe this is the reason why I didn't like it on the first one that much. I was focusing on vocals and the graphics and so on, but now when I can tell you what I remember from it is this big white screen with the lights,
Yes.
and then the movement basically I was describing, and that's it. I cannot, for example, remember how he looks that much.
This is bad, right?
Didn't impress them. Okay, doesn't matter. France, it's still a rehearsal. Come on. North Macedonia.
North Macedonia.
Hello, my name is Anna.
My name is Alexei.
And we are representing our country, North Macedonia.
They're all so cute anyway.
Our song is called Marathon.
I don't like the
and it's about
costumes,
never
I
ever
must say.
giving up on your
They look cheap.
Your life is
This
very
is the
different
thing.
because
And I
we are
hate this shiny fabric.
I like the song. They can sing. Nice. Now lost dynamics. Now like this. Oh, separated. They cannot sing that well. So I will just start. The stage looks very empty. When they are there, only 2%. They are very separated, and they use so many white shots to empathize this run on the LED screen, and make it more about LED screen than those kids. And also, it's very visible when they were singing together. It was sounding very good. When they got separated, you could see the huge difference in the vocals. It's not balanced, and that disconnects me immediately, regardless of the fact that I don't like the staging. I like this. I like the song.
I don't like the costumes. Sorry.
That's all.
But like, for sure they weren't cheap, but they look cheap. You know, I told you.
Yes.
I've been talking about this many times. I think. I hope.
Yes, but
If
it's still
not, I'm doing it again. They seemed so outdated, you know.
And also they are blending with the stage too
The
much.
fabrics weren't good. The idea was good, but the execution was poor. So they seemed like from 20 years ago, you know,
Yes, and
competing in a contest. I don't know. This is how it gave me.
And also for me, the stage really feels super empty. Super empty. They are so small on such a huge stage, and then the all negative parts of the stage
Yes.
will pop out instead of them popping out in a good light. It doesn't help them. Okay, sorry, North Macedonia, but still time to improve. Few days. I think anything can be done. So many things. So maybe some better editing idea would help them. You know, instead of empathizing too
sure.
much, just run. Anyway, the run was only once on the beat properly, then not. So I don't know where was the issue. But let's move on to Poland. I'm very curious about Poland because they won it several times.
This little guy.
from Poland and I'm 11 years old.
Another cute. Let's like the dress. I'm not sure if it's made for television. That's I'm not sure, but he looks cool. Cliche, but it's nicely shot. I don't like this camera. It's very. Be closer to him.
He looks like an angel.
Yes, he does. Those shots look much better. This looks good.
This shot is
He
nice.
controls his voice very nicely. I like it. I must say, I kind of like it. I think they improve a little bit of editing and focus even much more on him because he's cute. I like to watch it. Like it sounds very weird, right? But he's very nice on camera. Camera loves him.
Yes.
And also when he's on the wider shots, it's visible that all the graphics, everything, it's much more brighter than he, and he's a little bit lost there because he's also small. Empathize him a little bit more because he's selling the song and he can really do it. I can feel it, especially with the control of the voice and this kind of really, as you said, angelic look that really works. I like, for me, I have like positive commentary on this.
Yes. I don't know what to say for me. It's so and so. I have nothing to say. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing.
Like the meal without the taste is not good.
It
So
didn't impress me. It didn't. Like, but I don't know.
And
It's
the
my opinion.
costume idea.
Yeah, he was very nice. Like, but again, I don't see the connection with his friends. You know, the Angel Squad. No. Or again, something didn't work for me there.
This is another general impression that this is not the first. This is like most of them have somebody else to like some dance group and so on. They're on the stage,
Yes, I
and
saw.
by lights, it always feel that it's just filling the space, which is in my opinion kind of good. But as you say, the connection, I think it's not lit very well. The whole show in general. This is the problem, maybe.
No, know, but I think like you need to have a precise purpose, you know, for everyone on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, from my point of view, he could have been alone there.
But I like that they at least killed the flatness of the stage. Imagine how it will look when he, this little guy.
The choreography was nice with them, but only the top shot.
But in my opinion, they just need not to use so much wide shots because it doesn't help almost anyone. It helped only this Armenian guy because they had the stage made for it.
Yes.
But the stage in general is not made for this at all. At all, it doesn't work. Okay.
And if you don't have a prop on stage, then it's bad.
But you need to have money for the props also,
I know.
and also. But this is the only because the stage is not done, in my opinion, actually very well for those purposes. Then you need to basically kill it with something, which is not empathizing the stage at all because it's basically flat LED screen, which I think it's an obsolete concept kind of, and it just shows why, because like Eurovision should, even Junior Eurovision should look spectacular.
Exactly.
And this looks like any other show with LED screen. Okay, let's move on. Georgia.
Georgia.
Hello, my name is Andrea. I'm from Georgia. Nice
Another
to
cute guy.
introduce to my mom and
But what is this dress about? Very grey. I'm very curious how it will look on the camera. Okay, I get another prop. They killed it. Oh my god, he sings amazing, man. Nice.
I like this idea.
Yes, me too, because it takes your attention from. So, first, what I like the staging in general because they create an environment you can focus. So it's completely different layering. It creates a story, and it don't let you focus on the whole thing, but it really pops your eyes the way they want it, which I think this is a brilliant, real nice thing, brilliant. Only what I would say because he sings very. Like he can sing extremely good. It has a story somehow. It makes me emotional. The story they had on this projection with the mom and so on this house. I would expect him to be dressed a little bit more spectacular because he can carry this. This is the only that because he looks a little bit, you know,
like a soldier.
No, he's not popping out because of the dress. That's my problem.
No, but I think they like. For example, I liked the idea because also the other little guy dancing.
Yes.
He had the similar dress, and he was wearing the house, you know, drawn on his back.
Oh my god, she sees everything.
And this guy was having it here in front, you know. And I think they really want to. Maybe this is how I felt it. They wanted to. Their dresses to be more neutral somehow, but to send a message, to speak, and to show the story and the moment they created behind. You know,
and 100% this works. So my commentary on the dress, it's like maybe I would like a little bit more to him look like a star because I feel the star level. Maybe this is the problem, but in general, those 30 seconds what we saw, in my perspective, it really worked very well. Very well. Armenia, it was Armenia, right? No. Georgia, amazing job, Georgia. Amazing
yes, I also liked it.
Okay, let's move to Spain. It's
This is Sailor Moon.
And this is a home because it's in Spain.
Sailor Moon.
I'm Chloe. I'm 9 years old. I represent Spain in Junior Eurovision. My song is Como la Lola.
Talks with her eyes.
Yes.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, she's Candice.
Brilliant.
Nice. Amazing.
This works.
And she's so monkey.
This
Such
also
a
works.
little monkey. I like it.
don't like this shot so much. This works. More dynamics. So social media is the thing. So this is the end of the song. I like her. I like her. I like the idea. I like the phone.
The cartoon somehow.
So this the social media
Yes. The
live show or something that works very well in the dynamics. What I really don't like are those wide shots who are completely killing the whole dynamics of the whole group.
But this is general for.
Yes, because they edit 3 seconds, edit 3 seconds edit. I'm dying. It's the toot, and because I know it can be done, they can really make it like this is the crazy song. It's a crazy song. They have props, they kill the stage, everything, and basically they're selling it very wrongly.
Maybe there is someone there very lazy.
Or no one knows. I don't know who's giving
No
the
one is thinking about this.
giving the feedback about it. But the most, like the biggest principle of the music life, what can be done, especially with the technology Eurovision has, is that you can bring in incredible dynamics by editing or by lights. These both were kind of missing in here, and you could see that when they added those dynamizers as this graphical effect with the camera and so on, that it makes it fast.
It works.
And this song is fast. I want to
very
run.
fast.
This is a song that you want to sprint, but you cannot do it with lazy cameras. It's how it was done years ago. How
Exactly.
normal shows are doing it because they don't have the technology, but Eurovision has those possibilities. Use them. Use them to their maximum. That's it. This is it. Then I overall like the energy. Really.
I like the overall look, how all of them looked on stage. They seemed like they were from this cartoon, and she seemed a little bit like Sailor Moon, very like a character, very
Yes.
funny. I liked it. I really also the colors.
I maybe would like that those colors they have as the dress, and also they were using this color palette in this in this graphics and so on, to be everywhere, to be much more with the lights, to be more present. This dancing moment, it wasn't.
More
It was
dynamic.
it was basically so static for such a song. But that's it. Let's see. Maybe I'm too demanding, viewer. Anyway, let's move on to Germany. Let's do it.
Germany.
Germany.
I'm Jan and I'm representing Germany at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2024 in Madrid, and that's just so cool.
I'm not looking,
I'm
let's-
representing Germany with my song Save the Best for Us. The song is about
Oh
protecting
my God, how they speak in English! I feel terrible now.
and that's just so cool.
But I'm so glad that those kids are doing it because this is the language they can all talk together,
And sing on this stage. Thank you so much.
So much joy,
Yes. I like it so far. More dynamics. Oh my god. Vocals. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I don't know what to think. Questionable vocals. They're not
Consistent.
they're not consistent. But I like some shots, which makes him cute, and some shots that just doesn't work. For example, when you do this high note, like you should go with the camera. You should empathize this sound again. You cannot be static on such moment if it's not a principle, which is definitely not. And again, camera movement in this clip doesn't really help this. It gave me this question mark, and this is always wrong. I don't know. He's cute, but what can I say? The song is good also.
I don't even want to comment the costumes.
No, just tell the opinion. I think this is the reason why you're here, professional. This is what you need to accept from us, or you don't need to. You can just say like we are idiots, but this is the thing why we are here, why we are commenting from the professional point of view, something what we are also judged in our shows, in our work all the time, and that's the opinion from the professionals basically, regardless you like it or not. This is it,
Like from my point of view, a costume needs to support the acting, the performance, and in this case, it wasn't doing this. It wasn't enough. It was actually nothing there. And nothing, almost nothing can work in some situations, but not here when the song was very strong somehow, very
Yes.
dynamic. And if it would have been a soft song, ballad or something, those costumes would have worked somehow.
Yes.
But for this kind of energy, you need strong costumes,
Yes.
to support the act, from my point of view.
Yes.
And it didn't.
For me, it's underwhelming in general.
It's how?
Underwhelming, the whole performance. It's like,
Yes.
okay, we have it. There are moments which can be good, but it's not packed good in those 30 seconds, of course.
Actually, you look kind of disappointed.
Yes, because I Germany, I think they have money to invest there.
And they're
And
very creative.
I kind of think that they have this thing that they like. I know it from their shows also in Germany. They have a lot of money, but they never invested them in proper way. Kind of, they have the most expensive this, most expensive this, most expensive that, but there is lacking this general idea of what is brilliant.
The essence.
For example, when they did in 2018, I think it was Michael Schulte who was third, I think, second, third, fourth. Very amazing result for no one expected it. But you know what they did? They keep it clean, simple. It was expensive idea. I think they hired very expensive director for it, but they did a clean, nice version of something which really worked because it's sold the soul of the whole song and the artist. And in here, it was just this. Also, many good ideas on one place, but not connected together. This is it.
I think in general this is the worst thing, in a performance. Like no matter the costumes, the light, at least to have a flow, to something you can stick to it, to because if you have more, you don't know what to grab first, and you're like this, and in the end you have nothing.
Elia, we need to cancel our holiday in Germany for a while. No, let's see. There will be this performance fully on Saturday, and maybe it will have a completely different feeling. But this is the responsibility of people who put those clips out, because that's the feeling you will get.
And it's the first feeling, which is sometimes is the most important.
It is very important, of course. It is. Okay, let's move on to Netherlands.
The Netherlands. Hi, we are
I never know it's the Netherlands or Netherlands.
Our song music is about how people connect with music.
Why they change their dresses?
But it's shot
Okay.
very nice.
Let's
Good.
go to the mall and grab everything that is sparkling and put it there. Like this.
It works much better in those shots, yes. And also the graphic idea is better. So before I will let you talk, I will just say that overall I like it. I like how it's shot. It empathized their vocals there, that they are the group. And also in the wide shots, they were very smart with the graphics that make it 3D. They didn't empathize the flat screen. They make it look 3D, plastic. Also killing this with those mirror thing, whatever it is. And also putting some more graphics around, which I didn't know if it's even possible, because I think they are completely the first one who were using some more graphical elements around this LED screen, filling the space. And I felt not bored all the time because it worked by dynamics, by shots, and so on. For me, now it's your turn.
I think I said everything I wanted to say. We will cancel or postpone also our holiday in the Netherlands.
We will go to Armenia then.
No, it was too much from my point of view. Too much.
Too much disco?
No, too much things on stage. I'm talking about clothes. It's like their parents went separate to the mall and they grabbed everything that was shiny, and after this they met, all of them, and they put the clothes on the kids, and after this on stage, and that's it.
No concept, basically.
No,
Concept was
just to be
spark-
shiny, to sparkle, but this is not a concept, It's too much because it's killing those kids. I want to see those kids, I want to feel those kids. But if you put random things on kids like this,
It drags your attention.
it drags your attention from what it's the most important, basically. Sorry.
Okay, no Netherlands. So, because Adi, her brother, is living in the Amsterdam, sorry, not this year.
Maybe in 10 years, who knows?
Who knows? Anyway, let's move on to San Marino.
Let's.
It's another band, or it's a girl band, group.
We're from San Marino, and our song, It's Come Noi. It's about friendship.
I like this shot.
Where are they looking?
This is it, right?
They are not looking in the
They
camera.
didn't look even in the postcard. Yes. more like a concert, but I don't feel the joy in them at all.
No, it feels like they're bored. They are
Yes.
forced to be there.
Of course, the flag.
What flag? I missed it.
Yes. So we had the rainbow there for some reason. I don't understand why. But okay, I think this is uninspiring. This is the general feeling because I don't feel them enjoy on stage, and that doesn't matter how it's shot and whatsoever. I don't feel they enjoy to be on stage. They are there, they're performing like it's a task from the school.
Yes, it depressed me. I'm
Even
worried.
though I kind of like the graphics, I like the general set and so on, but it doesn't matter. I feel like they were pushed to be there and they want to go home, as soon as possible.
I'm worried about this.
Very weird.
And they weren't looking in the camera.
No, nothing.
No connection, nothing, and
Not even together, I don't
no, nothing.
like they singing to each other. They did something very weird. San Marino.
Very cringe. Somehow.
San Marino. Just enjoy. I think the joy it's much more than anything what we are saying in here, as cameras, as dress, as graphics. The joy, you're after all the artist selling it. Even even their kids, they were chosen to be performing in front of the cameras for a contest, and this is the chance to enjoy. This is maybe once in a lifetime to have such an opportunity or such experience. It would be a shame not to enjoy this.
I'm in shock a little bit.
Me too. I'm sad. Actually, it completely disconnected me because of this.
They seemed more alive in that room before the moment, and I don't know what happened here. Someone.
I don't know. Let's don't say it out loud, but it feels like that something wrong happened, and they. So let's hope. Fingers crossed that nothing wrong happened. And if such thing affected this performance, we are sorry that we commented it this way, but this is what we see, what we know. This is the context we maybe miss.
I would expect joy from a kid more than anything, And it feels like I'm watching for adults who have very serious and bad problems in their life.
Yes, and they need to be there not to put them into the prison, pitifully. Anyway, but let's not stick there in this atmosphere and let's move on to Ukraine. So they have this.
And I represent Ukraine at the junior.
I'm very curious how this dress will work on camera.
Here you think it will reflect the light?
You can see it already over here. It's wrong. In here is good. Nice. Like Ukrainians just know how to do show. I swear.
But he's sparkling everywhere.
Yes.
Even in his ear.
The vocals are weak.
Yes.
Maybe the most. It feels like he has no back vocal support, but the vocals are bad. In my opinion, doesn't work. I think he needs to improve. I hope he's not sick or something. The dynamics of the staging and everything, in my opinion, this is perfect. Even the costumes works, in my opinion, from such a song.
Work.
It all had the concept, this whitish thing, and so on. This really worked. This wasn't working.
The costume support the song from my point of view. And the atmosphere, the general
Yes, and the dynamic, the camera, the movement. This was probably the best choreography also, even though with those frames, but in general it was working as one thing, as a whole. So I liked it. Let's move on to Portugal.
Yes.
Just the vocals, of course. Let's Portugal. This is my favorite from the studio version of the song.
Yes.
Portugal at this Eurovision Song Contest 2024.
Oh, she feels so mature somehow, right?
Because of the dress.
Esperanza that translates to hope. And my song talks about all the children.
Also, she talks very.
Adults, everyone that have a dream, and we need to fight for our dreams. Young people need a better world to make our dreams come true in some future. Kisses, bye.
Okay. Oh.
She's so mature. Right?
I will cry, sorry. It's... Oh.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Portugal.
Don't cry for me, Portugal.
Portugalina. That was strong. That was strong. Normal, like the mature vocals, mature performance.
So much.
I like the. This is also what they shown with the camera movement in here when she get this first high voice. It went from her like she's spreading this vocal to the arena, and then it goes back to her. The wind machine, the whole mist they created over their folk. This recreated the stuff around the atmosphere of the song when you focus on the artist and the emotion. Such simple stuff you need. You don't need too much, and then you focus where you should. I don't know if I can say this is the best thing I've seen because I don't want to compare it to completely different songs now, but this definitely created the most highest emotion in me so far from all of them. I have no other things to say. It's somewhere else in my opinion.
It is. Like, I was shocked by how mature she was talking, in the
Also
beginning.
this, yes.
And I was thinking when I saw her, but this dress is so unusual for how she's talking, and she's not talking like a princess, how this dress looks like, and
But more the trousers and so on, like this
Yes,
feminist in this proper way. Yeah.
yes, but then seeing her on stage with that simple natural hair, blowing in the air. And also I like that I know it's a small thing, it's maybe a detail, but they put boots in her to wear, on stage with this dress. And I was like, yes, at least this very unexpected somehow combination, which makes this entire overall look more cool and modern and so on. And it really fitted her,
Yes.
And I think the color should have been chosen different, for this dress for her somehow. But the general look, nothing sparkling, nothing too much, nothing,
They made it completely about her.
very simple and natural. This is my feeling, because her voice and
This is the main article to be focused on.
Yes.
Or at. Brilliant, bravo. I don't have any other words really. So let's move on to Ireland.
Let's go to Ireland.
Dear Grit is Misha Enya, and my song Lake Malawi is about being together and being with people that you love, and I represent.
It's very funny with English that she's the least understandable, right?
Yes. Huh?
It doesn't even feel that she sings. That's good. So I will say that they choose extremely wrong start of the recap video with this na.
Only na.
Because it feels that first it feels that she doesn't sing it exactly. It feels flat. It's not dynamized by the camera. Na. It doesn't work. And then it's hard to get to it because I think in the high tones she can sing nicely, but then also the camera movement with the dynamics, it's all above and something, but nothing special happens to me giving me this shot. No accent, nothing. It's basically like, let's put camera 3, camera 4, camera 7, camera 6.
I told you someone was very lazy there.
And it has no concept in general. It's just graphics, dancing, but I don't see anything properly. And it empathizes the wrong parts of the song, in my opinion. This is from me. The dress, cool. She looks charismatic, cool. Singing, I'm not sure because I'm killed by this na.
Yes. Basically, we didn't hear anything somehow
So
from what she can sing.
I expected much more, honestly.
Yes, and I would expect to do some proper hairstylings for these kids so they don't look too mature, and to fit more the outfit. Because, for example, how she had the hair like this, two buns, little buns like this in the presentation. This was more cool, more funny,
Yes.
And proper for her age, the moment, the context,
I would even give them caps.
And then when she was like this curly wave lady looking, I was like, no, they ruined the entire look. Such a small thing, but it's very important because the head is the most important thing we have, right?
Yes.
And this is where we look the first time. But no.
No.
Like they made her look older with 10 years at least with this.
Yes,
This is where like
I'm not sure I'm now able to connect on this because I was focusing on different stuff,
know.
but already because I was disconnected by this, maybe I don't know.
But for me, the head went somewhere else, and the rest of the body somewhere else, like this.
Like this. It is what it is.
Yes.
Let's move on to Malta. Oh, what I did. Let's move on to Malta now. This is Ireland. Sorry, I clicked on the bar. Oh, Malta. Oh, Malta. Here.
Malta.
Hello,
Malta.
I'm Ramirez and I'll be representing Malta in this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. My song Celeste Kekna is about my
I like the dress.
from when how my parents went all the way to Cambodia and took me to Malta.
Oh, he's from Cambodia originally, or his parents.
Yes.
Nice. First shot. I like this black.
And he's barefoot. Nice.
Oh, nice. No, don't put picture of people into the background. This always looks terrible.
So now that you've taken a preview.
Okay, this is the end. This is the end. I will stop over here, also with recording the screen now. And Malta, I'm not an expert for dresses. I have my ideas, but you're the expert. But I really like it how they make him black sparkling, very chic with this, like a prince, like a prince from Persia, you know, kind of like night prince. Also, that they chose to everything had as in sparkles in this recap, make it just again black about some effects. For me, that was exactly like not too many ideas, chic. After they were, in my opinion, they killed it with this white curtain over that. At least if it's black, they keep it in this black night mode. And I think whenever you put faces in the graphics, I think this is cringe. I know they wanted to show some family moments and so on. It takes me out. It takes me out because maybe of the palette they chose. They were black with warm lights and him enough, in my opinion, and the mist. And then they put the white curtain to empathize it. Like, look here. Like, yeah, but it's not like do black curtain. The black curtain would make sense, and put it like it doesn't need to be super concrete anyway, you know. So that would, in my opinion, work much better in this like night mode, dreamy feeling I had from him. White doesn't belong. Then I liked it actually, even the singing, everything.
I like that he was barefoot, you know, and also this prince hair, how you said, you know, modern and traditional combination, interesting one. I liked it overall, but I would have chose another fabric, not this leather kind of fabric, you know. I think
she sees everything, I swear.
This is too much for a kid, and anyway, for this kind of song, it wasn't something rockish, let's say. It was more flowy, and if he gave us this impression of a prince, I would have chosen more lighter fabrics, you know, more softer, more from my point of view, more appropriate for this moment, you know. I think it would have had another air, you know, impression and overall look.
So what?
From my point of view, this is.
And what is your overall impression?
Like they kind of put some shadow on this kid, you know, when they showed this curtain and all those images, and because he was wearing black, and when you put white behind him, it's clear you kill everything else, you know, and what's white, it pops out. It's
yes, it hits your eyes. Okay, but that was it. Those were our reactions for each and single one of them. We will not create now a list of who's better or worse, because I think first of all we set our impressions from those 30 seconds clips, and I think this needs to be empathized a little bit more. It's 30-second clips. The context might be completely different. From what we were criticizing, something in the whole 3 minutes could look completely different, and vice versa. So even though I don't understand, like, why would you put the kind of worst parts or the parts which will not help you? But anyway,
Not the first time.
this is not the first time, and mostly when we were commenting on this, even of big Eurovision, it always shown that the concept doesn't work already from those 30-second clips.
Yes.
So I'm very curious if we were kind of right or we were wrong. Who knows? We enjoyed in general anyway, and
all of them are so charismatic, and
Yes.
they speak so like great. Their English is great,
Yes.
and also joy and sweetness and cuteness and.
But I think this is also an important thing, you know,
Very
that they are there. Of course, I'm still saying it's a competition, so it must be also decided like a competition, not like everybody is fine and so on. I hope they are. I think this is something what we don't need to even talk about. It's a principle of this show also, and also to motivate another kids to don't be afraid and go on stage and sing regardless anybody says anything, because only how you can improve is by listening the critics, doing something. But first of all and most and above all is to do something, regardless if you do it right or wrong. You must have the balls to go there somewhere and do it.
To step on a stage, this
Because
is amazing. Like
it is.
only
And
this.
then
as a
if
kid
somebody
especially.
criticize you, don't take it too personal. Take what you want from it. But it's not that you're doing things wrong. It's the thing of the moment. It's the thing you can improve. It's the things which can move on, and only how you can find out is to go through experiences like this. And for this, it's a big up for everybody, like as your kids and also your parents and everybody around. So I hope you will enjoy this experience. We enjoyed this talk also.
Yes, I did. It was cute.
And we see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.